Hi, I'm Sean Reynolds, the owner of Reynolds & Kline Appraisal in Summit Properties Northwest. We've all had that conversation with either our neighbor or a client or a friend, but Zillow says my house is worth this. This is kind of a quick video that shows when you can use Zillow and when you should probably use an appraisal. And so to point out just a couple of quick things about the differences between an appraisal and Zillow, and the Zillow is actually, it's a Zestimate, and that is the Zillow estimate, so I'll probably refer to it as Zestimate from here on out. One of the big differences between a Zestimate and an appraisal is that Zillow provides a value for every single home in the United States, which is an incredible task. It's just a huge amount of data. When we're completing an appraisal, we're looking at one home at a time and going through a standard process. And so what Zillow does to arrive at their values, they take the county tax records and then they apply their own formula. In the appraisal process, we physically go out and inspect each property and then go through our own process, and here's what that process looks like. So a couple of differences right off the bat between a Zestimate and an appraisal is that we physically, as appraisers, physically inspect each home that we look at. So we know what the condition is like. We know what the improvements are. We know if it's on a busy street. We know what neighborhood it's in. We physically go through each home and we itemize the condition, we itemize the quality, the updates, any additions that might have been done, possibly views, busy street. The Zestimate doesn't really take that into consideration. They're doing a Zestimate for every home in the United States. They can't go through each home because that's just an overwhelming process, so it doesn't happen. But on the appraisal end, that's what we do. So here's a quick list of who will accept an appraisal and who will accept a Zillow's estimate. And you can kind of see that most governing bodies will not accept a Zestimate. It's not really designed to be used for loan purposes, court purposes, or anything where you actually have to have a hard value with data behind it. And the Zestimate isn't really designed to be accurate. They give a wide range of value that the home is going to be within. It could be within $100,000. You have to read kind of the fine print on each of your estimates to figure out which values it's between. With an appraisal, we come in with a single value, and that's our best estimate of opinion of the value as of the date of that appraisal. Another major difference between an appraisal and a Zestimate is that Zestimate is always updating their values. The appraisal is as of a single point in time. That's the date of the inspection. Another important one is that Zillow, the Zestimate, is free. The appraisal is not. Right now you're going to pay between $650 and $1,000 for your standard appraisal. So what I recommend doing is if you are looking for a quick value on your home, you want to establish a point right now today, go on your computer, look up Zillow, get your Zestimate. That's one data point. There's a number of other AVMs or automated valuation models that are provided by other big lenders and real estate sites, and I use those as well. And there are times when I'll use a Zestimate to give me a single data point. I'll also usually throw in a couple of others to just kind of see where I'm at, and then I start the appraisal process, or I start the process of trying to establish value for a listing or whatever it is that I'm doing. I'm Sean Reynolds from Summit Properties Northwest and Reynolds & Kline Appraisal. We appreciate you watching the video. We'd love to have you subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down below. Thanks again. Bye.